think? Let me see. I guess we'll see if the internet's better. Because the internet wasn't no good. It's gonna take a minute for me to see. But what I did, I closed the blinds, and then I got the info off his computer. And now, well, I shut down the alarm system. That's what I did on his computer. So now I also closed this door here. So I only have to worry about him. My wolf thingy has worn off. So I'm only at, I got minus 30% movement noise instead of minus 50. But it's gonna last longer. But I've only got to worry about him right now. So next time he moves, we're going to grab it. I hate stealth missions. I hate stealth missions. Come on, pick it up. We got it. We got it, okay. And another quick save right here. That's mission completed. Except we gotta go to Lucas's computer. Is that gonna be there? Is that there? Or is that there? That's the question. Can we open this door? What happens if we open this door?
I'll get the alarm.
No. Okay, so there's a security guard right there. I just caught a glimpse of him. So we're gonna have to go out the other way. If we can. I don't think we can. I really don't think we can. Alright, forget it.
We've got to hit the alarm.
Forget it. We're running for it.
My patience is
We are running for it. I don't care anymore. We will take the L from the boss. It's gonna be this way. Gonna watch our health. Just get it done, guys. Get through? No. Where do we go? Oh my god. Back to first person. No. I don't know where this dude's office is, but I don't think it's linked with here. Are all the doors locked now? Oh! I didn't realize how close we were to dying. Could have taken that, but I won't. Yeah, I'm done with stealth. I hate stealth. You don't have a gun? Cool. I won't kill you then.
I'm calling security.
Leave now or else.
Security knows, brother.
This is private property. You can't be here.
Need to find that dude's ID card, bro. Or, his ID card. I need to find his computer. I feel like this is unlikely, but possibly. Maybe we feel like we could have, yeah, we could have definitely taken that before.
This isn't worth it.
I didn't even shoot you yet. Wow, you're weak. Roof? So the roof's not restricted now. We can just go there. Do we want to go through the pin? Oh, we gotta make it right there. I totally forgot. We got, dang, I don't know how to use it. How do we use our mind control? I don't remember how to use mind control, man. No. Please, I didn't even see that. Know all that. That's I don't know if this helps me any. I don't think it does. Why would I have to be on the tip over there? Alright. Dadgummit. I'm gonna have to Google it because I don't remember. Oh, it is. It's in the scanner. I remember now. Okay. Social. Activate. Switch. Yeah, okay, I knew it. I had a feeling. Ooh. That guy was gonna turn off the fans. I'll take that hat, thank you. Go. Oh, so that was the wrong
Gas
side.
leak detected. All
Okay.
non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Oh. That was late anyway. Well, now you know. Now you know. The more you know.
Engaging suspect.
Gotta go there. Ooh. That's not gonna happen. Jeez, all these. Jeez, all these. Oh, that's not it. No, it's gotta be. It's gotta be that one. Skibidi-bidi-up-up-up-up. Skibidi-up-up-up-up. It's not that one. It's that one. Skibidi-bidi-up-up-up-up. Skibidi-up-up-up-up. Either that one or that one. Which means oh, they're the same. Ain't that convenient? Jump down. Jump down.
Killed out here.
Let's use the elevator, huh? Make a quick escape through the elevator. Should have just went loud the whole time. told me I just discovered this.
If you ever find yourself with a hot lead, we will do our best to protect your anonymity. Can I help you? Is that so? Spoken like a true tabloid reporter. What's this so-called story about? All right. I'll take a look. I don't suppose you want to tell me how you got this evidence. I figured as much. Is there at least a name I can cite as my source? Why am I not surprised? As long as the evidence is adequate and verifiable, I expect it'll be aired within the hour, if not sooner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I obviously have some work to do.
Yes, sir, you do.
What?
Can we just fast travel on that? No. Yeah. That's what I thought. Says the bit rate's okay now. We'll find out. I'm bleeding? What, from my lungs?
I believe you were specifically told that we did not want a body count on this assignment. Your best is sorely lacking.
Whatever.
All the tools at your disposal, and yet here we are. I hope you at least attempted to use the internal neuroamp.
I did. I actually did.
And yet not useful enough to avoid a body count? Still, it's good to know the applications are proving themselves. So now it's just a waiting game for SSNN to break the news. Once the story airs, we have another board meeting scheduled to decide
Well,
how
so
to
bad.
handle Infinity. Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Citizens of New Atlantis were shocked today when an unidentified assailant left
Turn that
several
volume
dead
down.
at the Infinity Ltd building. The murders are believed to be linked to a new investigation where Drexler would have been accused of numerous violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself and the competitor have yet to be confirmed. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Perfect. This exposure puts Infinity right where we want them. The meeting will begin momentarily, but I want you to discuss the options we have with the other members. Infinity's net worth is about to hit rock bottom. So this gives us the opportunity to win a little more public faith. Quite right. The truth is, we'll be making evaluations. We'll shed any employees who don't make the cut, slowly but surely. By incorporating Infinity, we eliminate a competitor, get their best employees and contracts, and all while boosting our public perception.
Sounds like a win-win, but we all know they're all getting
I'm
replaced.
glad we're on the same page. Which is why I'd like you to talk to the board to convince them this is the right move. There are several who might disagree, and you have the perfect tool to help sway them.
Uh-oh.
Good. You'll find most of the
Okay.
board members in their offices preparing. Vina is also here, waiting for the meeting to start. We'll need at least 50% of the vote to go our way. In the event of a tie, I will make the final decision. I trust you'll get it done.
Only 6K for all that murder. That was a really difficult
got my
mission
eye on
for just
you.
6K.
Did Masako send you to try and convince me to acquire Infinity Ltd? I think we both know that's not going to work. Our public perception is good enough. If you ask me, reaching out to save Infinity just makes us look weak. The internal neuroamp gives us the power to crush our competitors, not take them under our wing. This is exactly why Masako's time as CEO is finished.
You're finished. You don't even know it yet.
I'll overlook your poorly educated statement. For now. Throwing your competitor a lifeline when they're about to crash and burn hardly seems wise. Well, it does make Ryujin look good. And we do gain a wider customer base, which means higher profits. You're oddly right about this one, Op. I guess you are worth keeping around. As long as everyone has Ryujin's best interests in mind, this should make for an interesting meeting. You and me both. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a lot of preparations to make.
Yeah, right. I'm sure you do. Can't wait to see her go. Okay. She shouldn't even be
If
in the
only
meeting.
there were more hours in the day. If you need something, make it quick. I'd like to make sure my arguments are solid before this meeting. Not much to discuss there. I believe I've made my case quite clear to Masako on why I am against it. All right, I could use the entertainment. Tell me why Infinity is a good asset. When it comes to profit, I suppose all my arguments do fall short.
Money always wins.
Huh. Well, what do you know? I think you just convinced me. Talent like yours belongs in the courtroom.
Money has no place in the courtroom.
Unfortunately, half my department's been poring over documentation, while the other half is writing up what legal guidance they can. Don't even get me started. First off, if I find out you used that device on me, I will tie you up in court on whatever charges I can conjure for the rest of your life. Second, that tech is one major human rights violation that no legal team wants to fight. I'll do whatever I can to make sure it's either severely delayed or collects dust in storage. Well, I'm both glad and surprised to hear the one person who has one say that. Masako is lucky to have you at her disposal, you know? You may be the greatest asset, aside from the internal neuroamp, that Ryujin has. This exchange has been surprisingly insightful, but now I really do need to get back to my notes.
So I need to persuade them to use the internal neuroamp.
Is
Even though
Masako
it's
checking up on me to make sure I'm on her
generally
side?
not a good idea. But for this mission,
And I don't have an agenda. Look, I know Masako sent you. She knows I want this deal as much as she does. We just need to grab Infinity Ltd. while it's got the public's full attention. I'm all about free PR, especially when it's painting us in a good light. I'm sure I can squeeze enough goodwill out of this to last us at least a year. Sounds like you've got a bit of your own agenda going on. Well, let's hear it. Don't I know it? I think Alexis and I are truly gonna have our work cut out for one another. We'll discuss security ramifications with Dalton, and I'm sure there are alterations, safety nets, if you will, that we'll need from Vina. It's sure to be quite the undertaking. Well, it seems your talents really do stretch beyond just being an operative. Good talk. Maybe I'll even consult you on future endeavors.
okay. Looks like we're doing good so far.
And how's my favorite patient doing? Not seeing any temporal memory flashes or losing time, I hope. That's great. I'd say Project Dominion is ready for legitimate human trials in that case. One step closer to seeing market approval. Genevieve is going to be so excited. So, tell me what you think of the neuroamp. I'd be the next Ray DeCaris, my childhood hero and mentor. How amazing would that be? DeMarcus, eat your heart out. Don't tell him I said that. He knows I love and respect him. So the next question is, what will the fate of Infinity
I don't think they're on
Ltd.
this
be?
road, though. Oh.
I'd like to acquire them, although it won't break my heart if we don't. Faye may have stepped over a line in her attempt to replicate my work, but she's a brilliant engineer. I'm very curious to see what else she may have been working on and dig into her research. Exactly. Not that I want to gloat over it. Maybe just a little. Okay, so DeMarcus and I have really been looking forward to it, so fingers crossed this deal goes through. Well, this has certainly been the most interesting conversation of my day. All we can do now is look forward to the meeting, right? See you in there.
Alright, 2 more.
You operatives really will wear anything. Just the person I wanted to see.
Says the guy.
I want to get all the
wearing
details
that.
locked down for this meeting, and I believe you to be one of the best sources available. I prefer first-hand feedback when available. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity LTD throughout your assignments here. Do you think they're worth redemption? And why? Saving the jobs of thousands is altruistic, which is not a luxury corporations have. It's a financial burden. It would be a huge undertaking on my part. This is true. Infinity never had the financial resources to match our salary offers. Getting what few capable employees they have at half the salary we typically pay here could have major payoffs in the long run. Next question. What is your opinion on how Masako handled the mole situation?
It hasn't been handled yet. We can't let on.
And why do you feel it was well handled? Please note I'm not disagreeing. I just want to know the why behind your statement. I agree. Should Masako had informed us too early, we may have all turned on each other. I appreciate the insight. I suppose I should ask if there's anything I can do for you, considering how helpful you've been. It's the next big step for Ryujin Industries. Financially, it'll keep us secure for years to come. There's no doubt it's our future. This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Alright. We're almost there. Nothing wrong can go wrong now. Or nothing else can go wrong now.
This meeting should prove to be I assume Masako... That's because you're the one with the tool to do it. As long as Masako has the internal neuroamp on her side, she can't lose.
There was no other option.
If it
really.
were up to me, I'd have shut down Project Dominion a long time ago. I knew it was a grave security risk, and look what happened.
Security risk, skimmerty risk. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose you're right. As long as I'm fully aware of the risks, I can properly account for them. My first priority will be to get the board and all security members set up with shielding as soon as possible. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity LTD, we're about to add a significant workload onto my team. The last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents this new neuroamp might cause. I imagine we're looking at months of work. Infinity LTD is obviously not known for their security.
Their security was damn
I
good.
hope that Masako and the others will be patient with the process. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some preparations to make. We'll be announcing Ularu's termination of employment at this meeting, so I need to have security ready to escort her off the premises.
Damn right. So really there was only 6 there. I guess they're just gonna use her opinion. Alright. Meeting time. exactly sure why an operative is here. We got an empty chair.
All right, everyone. As you all know, we've successfully exposed Infinity Ltd's botched human trials and murder for hire through SSNN. The public is demanding their leadership, namely Lucas Drexler, face trial, and he's probably writing his resignation as we speak. Ryujin will be launching a statement, but I believe now is the perfect time to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Let's stay quiet.
Believe it or not, I agree. The acquisition has risks, and it's going to create a lot of work for all of us. But the overall payoff will be worth it.
That and Infinity Ltd's current situation makes them more affordable than ever.
Arguments? None? Excellent. Moving on, then.
I think what we're all overlooking is what led us to this situation to begin with. Yes, our security was compromised. But considering Dalton was hired by Masako, the issue obviously starts at the top. In fact, I propose that Masako be removed from CEO altogether.
Ularu, this isn't a line you want to cross.
And considering you're the mole, if anyone's going to be removed from power, it's going to be you.
Hold up. Are you saying you lied to us?
Dalton, the last meeting we had, you distinctly said Imogene was the mole, and she'd been dealt with.
Do you even have any proof to back up this outrageous claim?
Of course we do. The malicious code you hid on this slate to upload incriminating evidence against Masako onto Lucas Drexler's computer.
To put it bluntly, Ularu, you're fired. Security will hold you in your office until a proper exit interview can be done.
This isn't right. I should at least have the opportunity to resign.
You
And
missed
allow
that
you to still be
opportunity.
marketable to a competitor? I don't think so. This may be news to me, and I will be reviewing the evidence closely. But this isn't something you just get to walk away from.
Security, escort Miss Chen to her office and see that she stays put.
You'll regret this. All of you.
I believe the only regret would be trusting you to begin with.
All right, back to business. All in favor of acquiring Infinity Ltd?
Aye.
Good. Alexis, start drawing up the necessary documentation. Anyone have anything else they'd like to bring up? Any other matters to bring forth? None? This concludes our order of business for today.
Sounds like a paycheck to me.
So much work to do.
You're looking
So,
interesting today.
Infinity Ltd learned a lesson the hard way, and we exposed the traitor among us. You've proven yourself to be quite the asset here at Ryujin. Of course. But these particular assignments required a certain secrecy that most do not. I truly appreciate the work you put into exposing Ularu. No operative has ever had to investigate our own to the extent that you did. I can imagine it may have been a lot of pressure, considering you were fairly new at the time. My thought exactly. Imogene's instincts were right about you. Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I hope you'll find it appropriate for all you've done. And I'm promoting you to senior operative. You've more than earned it. It's well deserved. As for the details, I think someone back on the operations floor would prefer to explain those to you.
A little bit extra money off that. Nice. And an achievement. Executive level. That's right. Executive. Let's keep it on. That was added to activity. Alright. Let's move on with that.
The best part of this job is all the free peace agents.
So is she back in the building, or am I gonna have to find her? Put that away.
I'm a little busy right now.
Whoa, where do you think you're going?
You've certainly shaken things up around here. I still can't believe Ularu tried to frame me. An obvious misjudgment on my part. But now that's all in the past. It's time to get back to your typical day-to-day. It's nice to see your recent experiences haven't soured you on the company. Now,
Never.
since you were new, you've been dealing with people, but most of our assignments are generated on the mission board. The board holds any available assignments that our techs have pieced together, and I've approved. Questions? Good. The mission board is generally self-explanatory anyway. With your promotion, you've earned yourself an office, so whenever you're ready, you can find your own personal mission board inside. And the best perk of them all, you're free to make your own hours. Oh, and congratulations, of course. You certainly will. Go check out the board, and if you have any questions, I suppose I can start up an open door policy. Just for you.
Just for me, how sweet. Alright, now let me out. Oh, it's through there. Okay. Alright, so they're off of our mission board. That's cool. Alright. Let's deal with these. See if we can fast travel to them. Yuri. Upstairs.
It's
The
been quieter
footsteps.
around here ever since Vladimir.
The footsteps are insanely loud.
Yes, you need me?
I suppose now you can. I must ask, though, are you not at all concerned?
How do you know about that?
Perhaps, but I believe I asked you for your thoughts first. That seems like quite a pessimistic outlook. For now, perhaps. Who is to say Ryujin will not conduct their own immoral experiments at some point?
Well, that sounds very pessimistic if you ask me.
Nothing is so immutable. That seems a poor excuse. And what happens when Ryujin falls prey to the same tactics it has employed and loses control of this technology? With all that you have seen, and indeed done, in reaching this point, why would you believe it is not? I am capable of faith in a great many things. This is not one of them. I cannot bring myself to trust Ryujin the way you seem to. I only hope, for all our sakes, that trust is not misplaced.
I don't like that. How they seem to know 100% of everything that they were not a part of. It's very...
Hey, let me know when you're ready to take me along with you. Should...
I don't agree with that ability that they have to understand everything that I'm doing in private. You know, but... Talk about unimmersive. Just doesn't add up. And especially her.
When you have a moment,
like,
I'd like to speak to you.
she don't know
Captain
nothing.
Benjamin, it is pleasant to see
Since she's right here.
you.
Hey there. Glad to see you again.
Oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
It's important.
Let's just follow the same speech patterns that we did last time.
All right. I'll send a message to... We should have a talk. When you have a talk.
Okay. Oh, she needs to have another talk? Or no? Yeah.
Handling those tricky decisions regarding Ryujin must have been difficult. In fact, I'm amazed you were able to deal with them at all.
Yeah, I'm a very
Those types of
capable
corporations remind me why I never ventured into business. I can't stand that way of life.
Me neither.
Really? It surprises me you'd say that. Take what Ryujin's doing, for example. Based on your recommendation, they'll be continuing their work on the NeuroAmp technology. And now you're going to stand there and pretend you find that type of decision to be disgusting. Please. When used properly, yes. But imagine that technology in the wrong hands. Imagine the awful things you could force people to do. It's almost too horrible to contemplate. How about making someone forcibly end their own life? Or worse, pick up a weapon and start shooting at innocent people? Taking control of someone's mind and implanting suggestions is a terrifying prospect of this weapon. Well, with any luck, perhaps Ryujin will come to its own senses one day and realize what they're doing is wrong.
Gotta do
All
what we gotta
can do
do.
for now is pray that I'm right.
Yes, right with her.
Should I warm up the engines?
Probably. That is what we do in a spaceship. Hey, there's the guy.
Of all the places in the galaxy, only Neon can make me feel so damn oily. And you dealt with its absolute worst. Ryujin, Infinity
Why does
LTD,
everybody
all of it.
know?
You doing all right? That was a lot.
How would you even know? You've never even been with me to Ryujin.
Of course you are. You're tougher than me. How come no matter how advanced society gets, we still just can't help coming up with new horrors to inflict on ourselves? Mechs, xeno-warfare, and now this neuroamp tech. I swear, it's the worst yet. And you just let them keep working on it. And that is why the crazy march of technology presses on. Sure, it could be useful, but at what cost? With a piece of work like Ryujin, I know there isn't a good person to put in charge. I mean, I guess Masako's better than Ularu Chen, but you just know if violence or being just plain evil was the path of least resistance, then Masako would pick it same as Ularu. I know, it's unfair. The whole situation just makes me want to punch a wall. Well, the whole damned affair is over. Thank God.
Is that all you got to say? I don't like your lips, son. You got one more chance and you're off my ship. Just like that other, what's her name?
I don't know about you.
I'll take that hat.
But a fella can do a lot worse in Constellation.
Yeah, you just keep thinking of that. You just keep your day job. Don't quit your day job, farmer. Alright. Now let's continue on. We don't want to head to Londinium just yet. We want to hit a real save, a solid save right here. And then, where's our bed? I think our bed's up top. No, it's right here. I don't know how much that changes things, doing more than 1 hour, but it's there in case we need it.
Where the hell did you learn to do all of that? Oh, please don't say that.
Oh, you flatter me. Alright. Quick save. And then fast travel. Wait, what, Jameson?
This world is off limits. You were advised to jump to safe harbor immediately. Let me check my logs. All right, you can proceed. We'll let them know you're on your way down.
Okay. Thought that was gonna be a problem. And there. Alright. Sheesh. Tense. A little bit tense right here.
Landing commencing.
We're in first person for this landing. Alright. solid save right here. We're gonna take a break. Alright. I will come back and very interested in this mission. So we're gonna come back and finish this in just a minute after our break. Thanks guys. Find me YouTube, King Ben, Twitch is Ben and Brit.